Greetings, VETCON. My name is Terrence Gidney, and this is my business partner and consultant, Harry Cardin. We're here to announce the grand opening of our business, Vend Scrub, which is an extension of Affordable Scrubs and Stuff, Inc. vending operation with retail uniforms and the capability of inventory control. I've been in business over 10 years. I've had 3 medical uniforms stores located on Main Street in Buffalo, New York. And after the Great Recession and some hardships, I had to come up with a more 21st century way of delivery. And so direct marketing and what came to my mind, and bringing the product straight to the customer. So I came up with a gentleman who created the software for the Vend Scrub operation, and I met with Mr. Cardin and his consultant. We're working with Startup New York, we're working with Launch New York, and I just been approved Category 1 through Chapter 31 Vet Success Program for service-disabled veteran business owners, which gives me the unique capability to supply. They will supply equipment, inventory, licensing fees, consulting fees, out of the red and into the black. So this is like really a dynamic, because we're looking at asking the federal government for 10 VA hospitals to launch, and we're standing in front of the new Oshai Children's Hospital here in Buffalo, the new medical campus and corridor, where we're hoping that we can launch from Buffalo with our first retail vending machines. Harry's going to tell you some more about the inventory control and some of the other parts of the business that he is working on.
Terrence said, I'm a consultant. I volunteered my services to assist Terrence for about 3 months, 3 years ago. His idea is brilliant to speak of. The idea is that the business model now has 3 pieces. One is the retail system of putting vending machines inside the hospitals and bringing the products right to the customers. The second is an inventory control system in which that the emergency room scrubs and the surgical scrubs, which are laundered, can be recycled through and put onto vending machines, where the employees can then pull out their products out as needed and then return it to a connected hamper system, which then controls the entire inventory. The third part of the model is the procurement, for which we will be bidding on local, state, and federal contracts to provide medical attire and equipment, along with uniforms throughout the country. The marketplace for the hospital applications is, there's about 5,200 hospitals in the country. In Buffalo, there's about 24 of those. In Buffalo, there's about 19,000 people that wears medical scrubs to work every day. And in the country, there's about 3.5 million people that wear medical scrubs every day. The business team that we've assembled is basically right now 3 volunteers and Terrence. Myself, Terrence, as an Army veteran, an Air Force veteran of 10 years is a CFO, and a Navy veteran of 6 years is in fact the sales rep and operations manager. So right now we're ready to launch. We're waiting for final approvals from the Veterans Administration in Washington, D.C., and that should be approved in the next 3 to 5 weeks. At that point, we have hospitals in Western New York that have expressed interest, such as Roswell Park Memorial Institute and the Catholic Health System of 9 hospitals in Western New York. So with that being said, we believe that we have a business model that can revolutionize the delivery of medical supplies and scrubs to the working employees in hospitals throughout the country. Presently, there's also 180 veteran hospitals. We've asked the VA for 10 of those locations as beta sites to launch this product line, and we're waiting for final approval from them as well. So looking forward to entering the marketplace and changing the way hospital attire is being handled in America. Part of the marketing program is to reach out to the hospital employees that have to wear scrubs and lab coats every day at work. Now you can imagine a nurse who's working at 3 o'clock in the morning, and should a patient vomit on them or get sick on them, they'll need a change of tops. Well, today they'd have to run to the local store that's closed and try to buy one the next day after working a 12-hour shift. So the convenience of having these state-of-the-art technology vending machines inside the hospital is that same nurse can now go down, buy one at 3 o'clock in the morning and have a new scrub top to wear for the rest of the shift. The machines are very high tech. They are an elevator and elevator and conveyor belt system. Everything is done electronically. Inventory is maintained in real time. The machine will have a 32-inch screen on top of the machine. So as the nurse chooses a top, the picture of the top will pop up on the 32-inch screen so they can see what it looks like. And we're moving towards having that same machine take a camera shot of the nurse, we can merge the picture of the nurse with the scrub picture, and they can see how they wear it. So we've called that the virtual change room technology, and that too will assist the nurses in making their purchases. We are poised to finance the business through an SBA loan once the final approvals from Washington come in on the business plans. So we will be ready to move, hopefully move into a new location under state of New York or by the Buffalo Airport, and that's scheduled to go in January 2018. And the business should be in 2 or 3 hospitals starting shortly thereafter. So that's the story of Affordable Scrubs and Stuff Inc. and only the beginning of great things for Terrence and his business.